I didn't want to do this before, but now that the concurrent fashion weeks in Lagos have ended, here are my thoughts. Most of the things I'll be saying are going to be for Lagos Fashion Week. I'll mention GT Fashion Week because it just happened, but then I'll still get to that. One of the things I noticed that was very prominent throughout almost everyone's collection was print. And in some collections, it made me feel like, why is there print in this collection? It was like, not even in a bad way, because it just didn't communicate whatever the person was trying to communicate with me. But still, I saw collections that had very good use of print, like Ajobi, Eki Silk, Peter Taylor, Kente Gentleman, and obviously a print-dominated brand like Banke Kuku. There was also like knitwear, like very common across many people's collections. But in my opinion, the best two collections I saw that had knitwear were by actual knitwear brands, Studio Imo and Elixir. I can also say that Edo culture was a bit prominent this season because the collections by Marc Dafo had Edo culture featured like very prominently, and also Gomoye's collection had a bit of that as well. I think Gomoye had the best menswear collection in my opinion this season. For material use, I think I liked Ekikere's collection, even though I'd seen that before, but it still felt fresh to see something like that again. I think Ejiro Amos and Banke Kuku also like experimented with like different materials, and they had very expansive collections. So it was like very cohesive in how they implemented different materials across their collections as well. And I also liked LFJ's use of material, even though I felt like I'd seen that collection before during New York Fashion Week. But it's like Ejiro Amos and Banke Kuku also presented the same collection that they showed during Lagos Fashion Week again at GT Fashion Week. Toloway had my favorite collection during GT Fashion Week, and then I also really liked Marzel's collection and the collection by Serwa Dwaba. I think those were the three standout collections for me during GT Fashion Week. If I was to summarize what I've seen this season, I would say I've seen a lot of growth with many African brands. Aside the fact that you can probably spot trends through people's collection, you see that there's also like obvious growth, to me at least, that I saw with many African brands. I liked how different brands improved in terms of like tailoring in material use and the techniques. That was like one of the things I liked the most about fashion season. What brand would you say stood out for you during this fashion season?